Don't you learn to read? Okay. So, I have been following Shamarko again. And I want to get on here. So, this is a meat and cheese co. Classic sausage, egg, and cheese plant-based breakfast sandwich. So that means it's not made with real egg or real meat. She looks cute though. Some jelly or some honey. Yeah. So I saw the Halloween, not the Halloween, the Thanksgiving, where Shamarko or Big Marco and Miss Netta teamed up. Now, hey, I am that I am. People pissing me off because Shamarko new husband, everybody saying he using, Shamarko. I'm gonna say she, even though I know, Shamarko is comfortable with male pronouns, and a lot of y'all call Shamarko he, but I'm gonna say she from time to time because jail, it's all to me, it's all mama. But yeah. So Shamarko got a new boyfriend. The boyfriend is cute. A cute little chocolate thing. Ooh. I was thinking about teeth. But so I'm here for it. Like I'm definitely here for it because I like Miss Netta and I like Shamarko. Hey Erin. Hey North Carolina boy. So I like Miss Netta and but I just don't like people in the comment section of the video talking about Miss Netta using Shamarko and then people saying that Shamarko, Big Marco, new boyfriend using her. And it's like, girl, they using each other, girl. As long as she living her best life, girl, as long as she enjoying her moment, as long as she enjoying this moment now, I just hope that what they have is like what Miss Netta and Charles have. Cause baby, they drugged Miss Netta and Charles, and they tried to drag Miss Netta and Charles apart, baby. Baby, Miss Netta and Miss Charles, baby, they is solid, baby. I live for that about them. Right. Shamarko, she using him to say, child, look at me. I can still get a man. My man is cute. My popularity, bitch, y'all can talk about my teeth. Y'all can talk about my body. Y'all can say what y'all want. But bitch, I'm still pulling and plucking, bitch. I'm still plucking and fucking. So so who is Glizzy? Is that Miss Netta? I think a lot of people get married so that they can swing together on the low low. You think they swinging? You think they swinging? Well, hold on. Meeting up at the Airbnb so they can have. For this to be vegan, this cheese is really sticky. Like whatever they made this vegan cheese with, girl, she is sticky, girl, and the egg is egging, girl. You could kind of clock the meat, but baby, the egg and the cheeses, girl. And look, you could tell Charles was kind of into Marco. And look, and you saw the tension. Then y'all gonna go ahead and call the tea out. I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna try to keep it cute. But girl, you could see the tension between Miss Netta and Shamarko man, girl. You could see the tension, girl. There was, and you know when it's tension, girl. There be pressure, girl. Miss Netta gonna keep it cute for the camera though. She ain't gonna never let it be known, baby. She gonna always be give that her king is the only man she have eyes for, girl. But baby, I saw the little pressure. I live in Virginia. There are signs and symbols you put in your yard to let people know you swing. I live in Virginia too. Hey, okay. Let me find out y'all about to meet up and swing. Girl, not Virginia is the land of the swingers, bitch. It's signs and symbols you put in your yard, child. You gonna have to message me some of them signs and symbols. You gonna have to message me some of them signs and symbols so I know what to look for the next time I visit Virginia. So I know exactly what to look for the next time I visit Virginia. But chill. But child, everybody hating, girl, and I hate that for them, girl, because it's like, girl, let them people have their season. If they wanna get together and they just all wanna like whatever it's about, girl. Like people can't stand to see people happy, girl. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I just hope that the nigga don't bail at the first sight of stormy weather. Like, even if you is using me, be solid. Like, be solid. Like, don't bail at the first sign of trouble or the first sign of stormy weather. Like, let's build together. Like, and then when our season in and it's time, for things to shift and it's time for us to go in different directions, then we could do that respectfully. You feel me? Respectfully. Like no love lost. Like I still fuck with you. Like low key, I still fuck with you. Like, but our season has ended, baby. It's time for a shift, baby. We got what we needed out of this moment. We did our big one, and now it's time to move on. You feel me? Period. I'm dead. I need a girl to, I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. Right. Exactly. For real, dude. Like, but yeah, I've been following the Shamarco. I can't think of the boyfriend name. I can't think of Shamarco boyfriend name right now. But yeah, he was on live on he was on somewhere crying the other day, girl, because everybody dragging him in the comment section because they say he's responsible for the beef that's going on between Shamarco and Fendi. But Shamarco said that he not beefing with Fendi, but he's tired of singing clock that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. Like Shamarco got his own music, baby. Let Shamarco sing his own songs, baby. Clock that. Clock it. Let Shamar sing his own songs, baby. We want to hear Shamar new music. And what I don't understand is Shamar assigned to the label? Is that the reason why Shamar can't just go ahead and drop the music? Because I'm not getting all of the stories. So some people know some pieces I'm not missing. Did Shamar sign to a label? Did Shamar sign to Fendi label? And is that the reason why Shamar can't just get on Spotify and get on and just release their own music? Because I feel like Shamar could just has a strong enough brand to just go ahead and put out their music, you know what I'm saying? And they could just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like Shamar, you got the connects. Like people will work with you just for publicity. Like beat makers will work with you. Like you could get, be going to studio, put out your own music and like put it on all social media and just promote your music. Like, cause to me, Shamar represent the underdog, and a lot of people be trying to come for Shamar, talking about how Shamar brain work and because Shamar might be on the spectrum. But Shamar really do represent a lot of everyday people, like child, like low key, like, and you gotta respect the fact that Shamar is not afraid to live in their truth and to be so visible, knowing how people like to judge and how people like to pick, to make themselves feel special and to make themselves feel important. And so for Shamar to be so visible in the public eye, you gotta respect it. But I don't understand why Shamar can't just release their own music. People be doing him wrong, and I don't like that. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like so, but he was saying that him and Fendi not beefing, but then he said that Fendi was upstairs at the neighbor's house dragging or saying some shady shit. And it's like I don't know. I guess Fendi did put you on, but Fendi felt like this is just my opinion. I don't know. Like opinions like asshole. Everybody got one, but I feel like it's giving. Okay, I put you on. You need to be my sidekick for as long as I need you to be my sidekick. And if I need you to sing clock that for a year, bitch. bitch, if I need you to sing clock that all this year. That's what it's giving. Fendi, like I put you on, I upgraded you. Like everybody else was playing in your face, but I helped you do your big one. And if I need you to sing clock that for a whole year, and nothing else. I need you to. And I mean, I don't know, like, as an artist, I don't like being boxed in. But, child, I ain't never seen Shamar doing so good, looking so good. Like, it looked like Shamar is housed. It looked like Shamar is living, happy. You got a man, you know what I'm saying? You got your own, you keeping yourself up. Like, if Clock that is doing that for you, then hey, we could tour scene Clock that everywhere. Like, like I know you want to put out your own music, and you could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could play some of your own music. I mean, you can't play none of your own music in the background on your videos. Like, you can't. Excuse me, I'm like, you can't self-release. Like, what's the tea? But like, if Clock that is paying the bills, girl, I mean, it's a nice song, baby. You got everybody around the world. Like, you got everybody doing the dance. Like, hey, let it get as big as it could get. I'm just saying. And girl, I thought Miss Netta had faded into the background. I was like, is Miss Netta and Charles still on YouTube? And all of a sudden, here come Netta and Charles collaborating with Shamarko and their old man, girl. And baby girl, Charles is getting back thick, girl. They had when they had them make believe surgeries, girl. And Charles looked like he had slimmed down a little bit, girl. But Charles getting back to old Huggy Bear size. But it looked like Miss Netta is staying down to a certain weight because Miss Netta was a lot bigger at first. So Miss Netta is looking smaller and Charles looking like he getting back up to Huggy Bear size. I like that Charles is starting to show more of his personality. Because in the beginning, Charles wasn't really talking, so you didn't really know what it was giving with Charles. But now that you're starting to see more of Charles' personality, you realize that Charles is not as slow as people was trying to make him out to be. Charles is just patient. Charles is just like Charles have a lot of fucking patience. And and I don't know if that's just in front of the camera, but he just seems so calm about everything. And it's obvious people be playing in his face and people be being disrespectful. Like I just watched a video of him with Lil Duval, and Lil Duval was playing in his face and he still remained calm. Like he didn't get mad, he didn't get irate, he stayed calm. And I'm like, for him to be on the spectrum and for people to be talking about his mental capacity, like he really, really is grounded a lot of times. Like Miss Netta, how strong she be doing the damn most, and Charles just be so grounded while he dealing with her. I'm like, girl. And see, this the only thing that drives me. Like, it's always like I'm happy to see the underdogs finding love. Like in this world, like I'm happy to see my Miss Netta's finding love, and I'm happy to see my Shamarcos finding love. But it's like always the simplest bitches that can find love so easily. Yeah, it's admirable in a way, right? I need that type of patience. Yeah, it's like and I just like for me, it's like I'm just like Miss Netta is Miss Netta be doing the fucking most, and Charles just like be so patient with her, like and like Shamarko got a lot fucking going on, but you could tell the dude that she when he young. So the clout chasing part makes sense. Like he young. Of course, when you're young, you want the fame and you want because you haven't really processed all that comes with it. You just seeing the lights and the money and the clothes and the cars and you seeing all of the glam, you're seeing what's being presented to you, but you're not seeing all of the sacrifice and all of the misery that a lot of people go through to get to that place. So, you could see him, clout chasing, you could see all of that. But you also could believe that he genuinely cares about Shamarko. Like I don't know if it's dangerously in love, but I definitely believe that he genuinely cares about Shamarko. Because if you didn't genuinely care about Shamarko, he would have been messed it up already. He would have been done some crazy shit. He would have been trying to shoot his stick, run his game, and he would have been trying to con Shamarco into letting him have like somebody on the side, or like trying to manipulate Shamarco, talking about, what I'm saying, I'm with you, cause that's the type of shit niggas do. Like I done had niggas tell me, you trans, you HIV positive, and I was with you in spite of that. Like I accepted you with your HIV. I accepted you. Like niggas try to put you down and make you feel like you ain't shit so they can have an excuse to have a side piece. Like, that's the type of game niggas run. Like, and so for him not, like, you could tell he's not trying to run that type of game on Shamarco, because the way Shamarco be handling him in the videos. Like you could tell that Shamarco is not like, oh, this is my man, I love him, and I'm just weak for him, and I'm just gonna let this nigga do whatever he wanna do. Like, you could tell that's not the dynamic. You could tell Shamarco be getting his ass together. You could tell, yeah, that's psychological manipulation, but you could tell Shamarco be getting his ass together. You could tell Shamarco be like, look, I'm not having this. This what we not about to do. If you think you about to be around here, yeah, you might could get your little fame and all that, but bitch, this what you ain't gonna do, and this not what you not about to play with me. Like, you could tell Shamarco is not like, even if it is a little lightweight, because that's what people do. Like, people attach themselves to people that they feel like can help get them to the next level, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, a lot of the greatest marriages in history were betrothed marriages. They were what they call it, what do they call a marriage? Arranged. Like, royals been doing this shit forever. An arranged agreement. Like, a lot of wealthy people enter into marriage, and it's an arranged agreement. It's an arrangement. And so, if even if and what is an arranged marriage? um y'all using each other because of your social capital, because of your influence, because of your wealth. And so that is what a lot of people get married for in the industry. It's arranged. And an arranged marriage is a situation where both parties are getting what they need, and it's basically you using each other. And at some point, it may develop into genuine love. It may develop into genuine concern and care. And so it's just like a lot of slow, simple-minded, sheep-thinking ass people that's like, oh, Shamarco, he using, or oh, Shamarco, he da-da-da-da. But that's what the industry is about. It's about an arrangement. It's about y'all coming to a mutual agreement. I know this what you here for. I know this what you want, but this is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to accept. And if I'm not getting what I need, if my terms are not being met, then boo, we gonna have to end this contract. So to me, what I'm seeing right now, it looks like the terms of agreement is working out for both of them. Both of them getting what they need. So why does it matter if someone is using somebody, as long as everybody is getting what they need out the situation? That was the original purpose, I think, of marriage, right? So as long as everybody getting what they need, like, it's people, it's the Disney thinking for me. It's the Disney logic for me that uh 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 that motherfuckers is around here. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. I know from way up here, it's crystal clear. Bitch, y'all think that everything is a Walt Disney song. Like, no, it's not. It's not always a Walt Disney song. There's a such thing as arrangements. There's a such thing as arranged marriages. We're with each other because this benefits me in this way. I'm getting this out of it, and we're in this agreement. And the moment that my needs are not being met or your needs are not being met, we have the right to go our different ways. simple-minded sheep look at it as, oh, they using you, oh, they don't love you, oh, they don't care. Child, love is real. I'm not gonna say love ain't real, but it take more than love to sustain a marriage. It take more than love to be with somebody 20 and 30 and 40 years. It take more than love. Like, there's other things that go into play, like stability, feeling safe, knowing that this person is going to be loyal to you, and this person is not going to allow whatever they doing out there in the streets to affect what's going on in y'all household. Like the terms of, because you could love somebody. A lot of times love is you a lot of times we confuse love with lust. I have a girlfriend and she is female. She's born with a womb. Baby, when I tell you she started dating this nigga and he had her so strung out, she was, I know it wasn't love. I know it was sex magic, you know, and that's why some of y'all together, don't get me wrong. Even if I'm in an arrangement, even if I'm in an arranged situation, I do want you to be hungry for me. Like, I don't want to have to beg you to make love to me. I don't want to have to beg you to have sex with me. I don't want, like that's an arrangement I can't deal with. Like, baby, I want it to be hard when you come out your pants. I don't want to have to suck it to get it hard. Bitch, I don't want to have to eat it to get it moist. I want it to already be dripping. Like, I need for the nipples to already be hard. I need for you to be wanting it. I need to know you want it. I don't want to be in a type of agreement where you don't sexually desire me and you're just there and it's just a front. Bitch, I need for it to be, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Not if we just doing it for the public, like if it's just for the public, like literally if it's just for the public, then okay, we don't have to have no sexual attraction. But if we trying to live together, if we trying to be with each other, like we living together, like, and we not just doing this for the camera, like once the camera go off, you go to your house and I go to mine, and the only time we acting like we together is in front of the camera, that's a different story. But if we living together and we building together, oh no, bitch, I'm sorry, bitch, it's gonna have to be some passion. Baby, I need for you to be looking at me like I am the last rib on a plate, and it's the and your favorite family member cooked these ribs. You know they tender. You know the meat about to fall off the bone. Everybody that ate all the ribs, you just walk through the door and it ain't but one fucking rib left. Bitch, I need for you to look at me like that, like you look at that rib. That's how I need for you to look at me. I want you to look at me like you walked through the door and you saw the last rib that your auntie cooked, and you know she throw down. You know every time she make them ribs, bitch, everybody be ready to fight over them ribs, girl. And it's the last beef rib in the pan, girl. And girl, you could smell it, girl, and you know it's seasoned to perfection, girl. And you know she slow cooked them, girl. And Miss Thing, somebody else is looking at that rib, girl, and bitch, you feel like it's about to be a fight, girl. It's about to be a mad dash for that last rib, girl. That's how I need you to look at me, girl. On camera and off camera. I need to look in your eyes and see that you're looking at me with hunger and lust in your heart. Not lust in your heart, lust in your heart. Bitch. In your heart. I'd rather be used by someone I like with equal exchange than be used by a millionaire that I've never met before. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, if it's mutually beneficial. Okay. Do you think they are attracted to each other? I don't. I think I've seen him look at Shamar with hunger, But I I do think it's a lot of alcohol at play. No shade. I do think it's a lot of alcohol at play. Motherfuckers is drinking. So I don't know if the lust is because I'm drunk or if the lust is because there goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. I don't know if it's that or if it's blame it on the app, blame it on the, blame it on the, blame it on the any. I don't know which one it is. Hey, Golden Queen, I don't know which one it is. Still trying to figure it out. But I have seen him look at Shamarco with lust in his heart. You can't say lust in your heart. You have to say lust in your heart. I've seen him in a couple of videos look at Shamar with lust in his heart. So I know he blowing that back out. I know he done blew that back out a few times. I'm just trying to figure out if it's you set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with me. Cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Just keep loving me the way I love you, loving me. Us. Ain't nothing but a booty call. Booty call. Booty call. I'm trying to figure out if it's booty call, drunk in love, blame it on the alcohol, or if live my life with you. Can I just see you every moment that I open my eyes? Every day and every night, see you together for the end of all time. Bitch, I'm trying to figure out. Bitch. Bitch, I don't know which one it is yet, bitch. The judges are still deliberating, bitch. Bitch, I have to drink. If you have to drink and drug to be with someone, it's not real attraction or love. And as someone who has like I've been with people where when it started off, I needed to be high. I needed to be drunk. And I think as time went by, I was able to recognize that, bitch, every time you fuck this person, you is drunk and high. Like, you need to do it without the drugs. You need to do it without being drunk. You need to do it without being high. And I think the feelings did develop. And I also think that you can start off getting drunk and getting high with somebody, and then that's like a honeymoon phase. And the alcohol and being high actually helps you to be more of yourself. Because who you are when you drunk, that's you in your rarest, rawest form. That's you in your rarest, rawest form. And so a lot of times, you know, it may start off being drunk and high, but then, you know, you'd be like, okay, the honeymoon's over. It's time to get to the real. It's time to get to the raw. We can't do this forever. And I know that's typically me in relationships. I call it the honeymoon phase. Bitch, when we first meet, bitch, we drunk in love. We be all night. We be all night for about 2 weeks. Bitch, then it's like, bitch, I got shit to do. Are you here to help me do it, bitch? Are we working together, bitch? That other twin come out, that other Gemini come out, bitch. So I don't know. Like if he never stops having to be drunk and high to be with Shamarko, if he always have to be out of his body to sleep with Shamarko, then yeah, I will agree. It's just it's an arrangement in which you're harming yourself in order to be in a relationship. But some people are functioning addicts. You know, like he could be with somebody that he actually do love and actually do see it for, and act and still be a drunk and still won't be high. So. But I mean, I have been with people, and some people like once you stop drinking and smoking with them, once you stop getting high with them, it's like, girl, I thought this dick was good, girl. Like, I thought this sex was good, girl. This was really not giving, girl. The whole time, girl, I thought this was giving, girl. And this really wasn't giving, girl. It was the alcohol, girl, and the drugs, girl, that had me thinking, girl. And girl, I've had experiences, girl, where I was high. I mean high. I'm talking about not no cocaine. And I'm not talking about no damn weed. Bitch, I'm talking about, bitch, we had hit some pipes, bitch. There was some stones on some pipes, girl. And girl, there was liquor and stones, girl. And Miss Thing, girl, I was sitting up here, girl. Bitch, after I got that dick, bitch, I was, my whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then on a magic carpet ride a whole new world. But bitch, dear, when I had sex with them sober, bitch, when I had sex with them sober, bitch, I was like, never knew it could be like this. I never knew. I never knew. I never knew. I never knew it could be like this. Cause girl, when you be high, girl, like really, really high, girl, like high out of your body high, girl, you really things be kind of hazy, girl, and you can't remember it word for word, girl. But when you have sex with somebody, girl, and you be fully sober, girl, and you be fully present in your body, girl, and you could feel all of the friction, all of the tension, all of the heat, the juices, the passion, girl, and you there for the whole moment, girl, and you could just feel everything, girl. Everything, girl. Everything, girl. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Cause you mean so much to me. Yes, 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 yes. Girl. I am that I am said money is definitely a factor. Girl, where's them thumbs up? And girl, it's 13 people on here, girl. And I only got 5 likes. With y'all mesmerized, y'all can't click the like button, girl. What is going on, girl? Stop being petty. What's up? What's up with them likes? We all lack comfort if we can't find someone that makes us comfortable. That's a strong motivating factor. Agreed. White women will put up with cheating till death do they part as long as the house is owned. Oh, wow. Yes, honey. I felt that post nut, my whole life has changed without the drugs. Oh, wow. Come on. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one. Ooh, I'm so in love, so deep in love. Yes, come on, baby. Yes, it's Canine. It's Canine now. I don't do the Tila, but I know it's been a minute, so that's probably why you saying Tila. It's been a long time since I've been on. How is the other one? I forgot her name. She has a twin brother. Girl, I'm not about to talk about them children business on live. Yeah, I love the the soundtrack story time. And you could give very much like now since I'm not smoking weed, because I haven't smoked weed in a month, like in a little over a month. So I am y'all are gonna see that I'm more goofy. Like a lot of people think that I be smoking weed when I don't. Like weed actually makes me more yeah, it makes me more comical. Like I'm very I'm very stoic when I'm on weed. Like I can crack jokes, I can be funny, but weed makes me more analytical. Like weed have me like really, really just dissecting shit. Like I get high and I start like motherfuckers be thinking I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna want to have. I get high and start picking you apart. Like I be like, why you said that? Why you came over? Why you knocked on my door that time of night? What you up to? Let me see your social security card. Let me see your birth certificate. Let me see your ID. Like we have me like paranoid. So you have to couple the weed with the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? In order to get me to loosen up. But if it's just weed by itself and you think you about to get some draws out of me because you smoked the blunt with me, that's gonna backfire on you, boo. You got to come with some weed and a bottle, cause the alcohol gonna offset the weed, cause the weed just make me want to critique and analyze everything. I am not the one. Oh, I just blew a leaf with her and she gave me some. I just smoked some weed with her and she was ready. No, we don't. Weed make me want to start breaking stuff down. Okay, well, it's not good, I guess. I'm sorry to hear that. Baby, you come on here. I don't even know your name, and you're asking me about you calling me my old name. So obviously you haven't, like you said, you haven't been on a while. I have no clue who you are. You didn't introduce yourself. You didn't say, "Hey, my name is." I know you from so and so. And then you started asking me about my business and my people business, which ain't none of it's your business. That's weird. And let me go ahead and remove you. How about that? Put user in timeout. Bye, Felicia. Bitch, how dare you? This baddie hoe come on the live asking me, uh, hey Tila, hey Miss Tila, I ain't been on here in a while. How you spelt her name wrong. First of all, it's not Mayline. It's Milan. Milan, not Mayline. Who the fuck is Mayline? Then the other daughter, I don't remember her name, who got a twin brother. So you all in my business. All in my people business. And I still don't know who the hell you is. Who the fuck does that? People be weird. That's weird as fuck. Not, hey, how you doing? Remember me? I'm so and so and so and so. How are you doing first? Good to see you. Then the bitch came back on the live. Then the bitch came back in the comment section talking about, I guess everything's not well. It's not your fucking business either way. I hate when people feel entitled to your business. I got 900 and something videos on here, and you still got questions? Let me go and look on your page and see how much of your business you offering up. It always be the bitch with not one video up on her page that's got 90,000 questions about my fucking business. Make that shit make sense. Hey, Queenie, son. Hey, sister. Yeah, what happened to hello, my name is right? Right. I hate when people come in and disturb the peace and the moment. It's some weirdos out here, yo. Yeah. Cause bitch, we on here vibing, girl, talking about Shamar and talking about Miss Netta, girl, and just having a good old time. And then here comes somebody trying to mind my business. And mind you, probably been watching every video talking about you ain't been on here, talking about you ain't never been on here, probably been on here stalking the whole time, probably been on here observing every video. You call me Tila because you wanted to be disrespectful because you want to make it look like you been knowing me. You want to make it look like you have the privilege of calling me that. Oh, because you been knowing me. But you're showing your ignorance. Like my YouTube channel literally says Kaneen. My my um my my Instagram says Kaneen. My TikTok says Kaneen. I have a backup page that says Tila Lorraine, but in parentheses on that page it says Kaneen. And so then when I'm rude to y'all wanna clutch y'all pearls and y'all wanna wonder why I'm being rude. Use common sense. Then you don't come out the blue and ask me questions like what type of pushover do I look like? What type of patsy? What type of duck do I look like? Like you playing me like I'm a sucker, like I'm a chump. Oh, hey, how you doing? Somebody I don't know. Somebody I don't even know your name. But let me tell you all my business. Let me tell you about my daughters. Let me tell you what's going on. I'm just so happy to tell you my business because you asked the question. The fuck? What peeking through the bushes. Peeking through the damn bushes. Peeking through the goddamn bushes. Tell. But yeah, I wanted to I tapped into this subject last night. Um when I got ready to go to New Orleans, cause I'm getting ready to go to New Orleans for a little while. And I have a dude that I've been messing with on and off in New Orleans, to switch gears, because I'm not gonna stay on that. But I have a dude that I've been messing with on and off for 23 years in New Orleans. So like I started messing with him when I started messing with him when I was 23 years old and he was like 26 years old. Well, I think I was like 23 going on 24. So now he's 51 and I'm 47. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to be totally transparent with y'all. I'm at this phase in my life where I just don't feel like I feel like a lot of niggas be on some bullshit. And rather than just deal with all that, I'm like, how much money you got? Like, just give me a coin. Like, I still want to be sexually attracted to you, but just give me a coin. Like, give me some. Like, give me some money. You ain't gotta wine me and dine me, take me out to dinner and get to know me. Just give me some money. I'ma get what I want. I'ma get the stuff I need. With the stuff that I need, I'ma do it. And because for me, when I have sex and I don't put a price on it, like I don't I don't put a price tag on it. I don't say that I need this. It's instinctively in me that I'm vetting this nigga for a relationship. And with so many of them, that's why I don't have a Badu. I don't have any dating apps. I'm not on any dating apps. And it's because spiritually we're not aligning. Our spirituality does not align. I'm not meeting people who I spiritually align with. We can't even get to the sexual part. We can't even get to the romantic part because spiritually we do not align. And all of the people that I align with spiritually, for some reason, we can't be together sexually because either he married or he gay. All the ones that I'm spiritually aligned with, all of the ones that understand me and get lay lim lay lur, either he want to be with a man or either he want us to sit around and praise King Jesus together or he already married. So what is there to choose from? So I'm just like at this point, just give me the money. Just give me some money. Let's just fuck and give me a coin and keep it pushing. And the sad part about that is where I am with that is I want dick, I want sex that is transformative. Like I want transformative. Like I'm at this place where I want you to put that thing inside of me and I want you to awaken the Kundalini serpent dragon. Like if we're making love, whether it's a dick or I'm with another, being with a vagina, I want us to touch each other in a way and to talk to each other in a way and to connect with each other in a way where portals are opening and we are visioning worlds and shaping worlds and we are casting and conjuring and manifesting together. And those dicks and pussies just ain't out there. It's just not out there. It's just not happening. And so while I will settle for the coin, it's like, do I even want to do that? But I'm like, if you catch me right, and that's why I've been trying not, like, I opened this bottle of wine Monday, and you see how much is left? So I have started drinking again, but I opened this bottle of wine Monday. I have been challenging myself to only have one glass. That is something I have never been able to do. Bitch, I would have, there was a time when I could have did this whole bottle in one night. In my 30s, bitch, I would have drunk this in one day. In my 40s, I got enough discipline to say, okay, I might have 2.5. But I opened this bottle Monday and I have literally been sipping on this bottle and I'm going to do my last little swig tonight while I dilate. But like, I have to stop being, I have to stop. And this is not easy. Like, stop communing with certain spirits because that's when I be ready to fuck certain niggas. Like, that's when I be ready for the fuck shit. And I'm telling myself, even if I'm ready to entertain the fuck shit, bitch, I still need a coin so that I could disassociate. Like even if you catch me right, like if I'm out with my friends and I get drunk and I meet a nigga and I'm really, really just vibing with him, bitch, I still need a coin. Bitch, I could be tipsy out my mind. Bitch, you got a coin? Bitch, I could want to do it, bitch. You could be fine as hell, bitch. I don't want to have no feelings for you. I don't want to be thinking about you the next day. And if I do, I want to be able to quickly say, oh yeah, he gave me a coin. Like, I just, the coin for me is what keeps me from getting confused about my feelings. Like the coin, like I want the coin so I can spend the coin, but the coin also reminds me, bitch, that was about a coin. Stop getting in your feelings. Stop thinking that it's gonna be a relationship. Stop thinking that's your soulmate. Stop thinking you've been waiting your whole life for this nigga. It was about a coin. Cause I be vetting niggas if I don't ask for no coin. Yeah. Sister, peace and love. Right. Let's get to the point. Okay. I don't see a problem with that at all. Yeah, they don't be wanting relationships. So it's like, what are we doing? Let's just make an arrangement. Exactly. First off, they used to be on your show all the time back in the days. So yes, I asked about them. I haven't seen any videos of you since you was with your husband. Okay, so I guess you came on from another page now, Ronald Jackson. But we not talking about them today. The title of this video is Netta and Charles. We talking about Netta, Charles, and Shamarco. We not talking about my daughters. That's not what these. That's not what these videos. That's not what this about. That's not what this video about. This about Netta, Charles, and Shamarco. If you have questions about them, then wait till I title the video. My daughters. Checking in with my daughters. Like, or go on their page. Let me see. Sometimes it's like that. It's hard to find genuine connections, right? I have questions. You date women as well. Not really, not recently. And I've talked about why I don't. I've talked about that several times. It's hard to make connections with women. Like I said, most of the women that I, talk to, either they want to worship King Jesus, which I'm not about to do with you. I'm not about to sit up and praise a man with you. And then if she see herself as a goddess, she see me as a sidekick because I wasn't born with a vagina. She the blueprint and I'm the sidekick. Not about to do that either. So it's just like it's hard to find niggas. It's hard to find bitches. It's trouble on both sides. Um, you want a deep connection. You're elevated, and it's hard to find people on your level. Child, I wouldn't care if you slept with Adonis or not. Me and Adonis is still besties. Like we still talk on the phone now. I'm not no girl that get upset about another girl having girl. Why would I? I don't even know who you are. Like I still don't know who you are. So why am I upset? Now I'm about to block you from this channel. Like that's crazy. This bitch got time on her hand to be coming on here talking about you slept with my husband from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And you think I'm upset? I didn't even know who you was. I didn't even know who you was. That's great. And I still don't know who you are. I'm crushing wine way too much, LOL. Make me a mod. Some people need to go. I understand who. I'm single. Don't even know where to start. OMG, why is this person putting people business out here rude as fuck? That bitch out of pocket. Right. Yeah, girl. my whole thing is this. Um like you could tell when people are legit jaded by you because and I'm getting so good at reading energy because you could tell from the beginning what this person intentions was when they came on the live. Like from the first thing that they said, from the first time that they opened their mouth and addressed me. Um what's the other one name? Because they had and then was like I had sex with your like that's where it was going. And I knew that's where it was going. That's why I had that energy from the beginning. Because you could always tell somebody's intentions from the gate by the first things that they say to you. You can like, and that's what I'm learning from being in this position, being on YouTube, like having to engage with people and having to deal with people through this process of sharing stories and talking online is really helping me to engage with people and to really understand people because in text you intentions aren't always clear. And so you have to use discernment because you can't hear the tones, you can't hear the inflections, you can't hear what people's intentions are in text. And so you have to be really, really intuitive. Doing this type of stuff will really, really get your intuition up. I knew when they first started talking, it was shade. I knew it. The way they entered the chat was shade. The way that they entered the chat was shade. Facts, agents of chaos. You're so right. The energy was negative from the start. Facts. The way they entered the chat, you already knew where it was going. Then they actually went to another account actually went and got another account so that they could come back in the chat and let me know that they had and this the gag. You're reading yourself because when you said what you said you had my man. Wait a minute. Hold on, Atia. Like I made you a moderator, but bitch, don't block nothing Aaron said, cause Aaron been on here. Baby. Now I'm gonna have to apologize for that, cause Aaron been on here. Like, no, sis, I love you down, and you my sister, and we've met in person. That's why I made you a moderator. But Aaron is never gonna be disrespectful. I think you okay. I think you just miss it. Okay, because baby, it's certain people like okay, yeah, like Golden Queen, like Golden Queen always on here. Aaron always on here. Yeah, yeah, some people, some faces is new, but yeah, it's certain people like I am that I am. We don't nah like, and then I got some other moderators. They not on here right now. I don't know what them children doing right now, but child, I'm gonna have to get in Aaron inbox. I'm gonna have to inbox Aaron on Instagram, chill. Look at this bitch. And my sister. You clicked the wrong name. I'm not blocking anyone. LOL. No, you gonna know who to block. Like you will see they gonna say some tell Aaron I'm sorry. Don't get don't get me. Yeah, you gonna know who the one. But wait a minute. Oh, you only did it for 300 seconds though. So that's literally like that's not even 5 minutes. I thought at least you didn't do it for 24 hours. When I saw you had blocked it, I thought you did the 24 hours because we always do the 24 hours, but you just did it for 300 seconds. So they should be able to come on again any minute now. Hopefully they know that. Hopefully they notice that because it's just for 300 seconds. Yeah, and I mean clearly it was accident because you only did it for 300 seconds. Because if you was really trying to wear him out, honey, you'd have did it for a good 24 hours. So I know it wasn't I knew it wasn't no shade. Yeah, but baby, when I saw that timed out, I was like, oh my goodness. Ooh, we like a literal timeout, right? Well, that's good. LOL. Child, he gon' cuss me the fuck out. Let him know I'm your little sister. Laughing my ass off, Lord. Yeah, but child, you already knew where the energy was going, and like you had like they literally had to say my man. Like you're reading me telling me you slept with my man. Let's be clear. You knew it was my man. You met my man at a bar and you slept with the man who married me publicly. The man who walked down the street holding my hand publicly. The man who was on my YouTube channel with me publicly. The man who traveled with me publicly. The man who claimed me and loved me out loud publicly. The man who I met his family, his mother, his brother, his aunties, and he met my family and stayed and helped my mother and was even and still welcomed by my mom's house to this day. You had my man. You're bragging because you had a few moments with my man. Girl, you know how stupid that make you sound. Bitch, you had one night only, bitch. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I had him all the time. I had him all the time. Bitch, he was my man, bitch. Bitch, you bragging because you was drunk at a bar. Y'all was drunk and and we was probably on a break. We probably wasn't even together when you fucked him. Bitch. You bragging because you got to have a moment with my nigga. Girl, stop. Girl, that's not even. Girl, that's not. Who brags on that, girl? What type of low budget, bottom of the barrel? What type of lowbrow, bottom of the barrel, bottom feeder, motherfucking bitch you is to be bragging on that, like to come on alive and to feel like you done said something. To feel like you said something. And hoes be mad at you for no reason. Hoes dislike you for no reason. This bitch don't know me. This bitch ain't, obviously me and this bitch not cool because bitch you bragging about borrowing my ex. Hoes be disliking you and having a problem with you for no reason. Just jealous of your light. But that hoe was getting ready to get cut. That burned me because I don't play about you. Okay, there go Erin. There go Erin back. Okay, Erin. It was a mistake. I was like, baby. I had to do a little mild booking session. Cause I was like, I had to do a little mild booking session. I was like, not Erin. Hold up. My sister was like, it was quick fingers. I was trying to get another bitch. But I'm glad it was just for 300 seconds though, because I was like, if it would have been 24 hours, I was like, I would have to get in every inbox and be like, oh my goodness. I was like, I would have to go on Instagram and be like, Erin, it was a mistake. She didn't mean that. I was speaking about this. People don't care themselves. Okay, don't care making themselves look bad for the price of attention. Thirsty for clarity. Okay, I'm cracking up. Y'all good. But how you go from house to family to yes, make sure yeah. Right. So I smashed your ex. Like, how the fuck you go first? Because the intentions were, it was messed from the start. You could see the tone. Hey, Miss Tila. Like I'm seeing the shade. Hey, Miss Tila, how's your daughter, Maylan? Like what she wanted me to do was drag them. That's what she was hoping for. She was hoping that there's some beef, we're not getting along because she haven't seen us in videos together in a long time. She haven't seen me in a video with Milan in a long time. She haven't seen me in a video with Pernisha in a long time. So she was hoping that she was going to get me to spill some tea so she could go try to create some mess with that. But not that it's anyone's business. Me and Milan are getting along fine. And me and Pernisha are getting along fine. We don't have to be in front of the camera all the time for y'all. Families go through growing pains. And we're in different seasons of our lives. But we still love each other and check in on each other regularly. Messy bitches. Chew on that. When I got ready to put my hair in my head, I talked to Pernisha about it. And last week, me and Milan was on the phone dragging some of you fake advocates who shall remain nameless. But just because you don't see us sitting in front of the camera kikiing for y'all all the time doesn't mean that we're not still good. That's what you was expecting. You was expecting to get some mess. You thought you was gonna trigger me and I was gonna start dragging them. You have been peeking through the bushes and you noticed, because this one didn't make no sense. You said you haven't been watching my videos. Now watch this. Watch the Sherlock's home. Watch this. Watch this. You watching? Let her cook. Watch this. You said you haven't watched my videos in a long time. But then you double back and said you haven't seen my daughters on my videos in a long time. How the fuck you ain't been watching, but you ain't seen my daughters on the videos? Make that shit make sense. You ain't been watching. You ain't watched in a long time. But you ain't been seeing my daughters on the videos. Exactly. She was a weirdo. And how long ago that she holding on? Right. Desperate and pressed. That's how you know we are in a spiritual warfare, because that was unprovoked and so disgusting. Right. Bingo. You ain't been watching. You ain't watched my videos in a long time. But you know that my daughters haven't been on here in a long time. But you ain't been watching though. You told on yourself. People are haters. It's sickening. She could have went on their pages and checked them out. Milan been fine from what I see from her page. Yeah, Milan is doing amazing. And so is Pernisha. And so is Pernisha. Thriving. Living her best life. Looking the best she's ever looked. Working. Good job. Making good money. Home laid out. So is Milan. Home laid out. Living good, eating good, looking good. Unbothered, not pressed, not worried. Exactly. The demonic. Yeah. I just loved your videos. I love your videos as a fellow trans woman. It's great to see us on all platforms. Keep up the great work and being unapologetically you. Child, I don't know no other way to be. I don't know no other way to be. And next year I'm trying to transition. Um I'm trying to transition from entertaining so much of the drama in the community because I do realize it's a distraction. I do realize it's a distraction. Um, I've got to find a way to creatively entertain a little bullshit next year because I'm whole. So I got to figure out a way to like creatively. I'm really thinking about starting a podcast next year. I'm really thinking about, and I think what I'm gonna do is literally just record the podcast while I'm live. You know, because a lot of people have been saying podcast, 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 podcast. Like people have been like, you need to do a podcast. You need to do a podcast. So I can tell y'all the good news now. Um, I did get approved for I did get approved for my apartment in New York. I did get approved for my apartment in New York. Y'all know that I was gonna move back to Louisiana, and it was a hard decision for me because I am homesick, which is why I'm going home for 2 weeks at the end of the month. I miss Louisiana. Louisiana will always be home for me. New York is just a place where I feel like I'm being prepared for when I go back to Louisiana. I feel like I'm motivated up here to increase my streams of income. When I'm at home in Louisiana, I feel so at home. I don't worry about I don't I'm not I think there's a such thing as healthy competition and healthy ambition. And I think New York motivates me. Like this was where I published my first book with my husband, who is with the ancestors now, right on side of me while I was on the computer typing away. I published my first book. I worked for an organization that is the first of its kind in this country, where we created a safe space for people to do drugs and not OD, where they could see a doctor, where they could see a psychiatrist, where they could get massages, where they could get where they take and they stick the needles, acupuncture, where they could get housing, therapy. This is the place that actually helped me get my housing that I'm about to get now. So I was able to do progressive work for 10 months. I was able to volunteer there for a year before. Again, I published my first book. I started doing some of my first gigs. Like I started doing some of my first booked gigs here in New York. I started I the first time I ever went in a real studio, the first time I ever jumped in an actual booth was in New York when I started putting music out online, like on streamable platforms. I started doing that in New York. And so New York has gotten me to the point to where I would have never gotten in Louisiana. Like there's a healthy you want to get it. You want to get out and get it. And like I said, I miss home. I miss being able to just be, amongst the fresh air and the trees and the sunshine and the warmth of the city and the people and throwing my ass in a circle and the DJ listening to the bounce music and you know what I'm saying and being able to go and get a cocktail on bourbon. Like I miss the culture of Louisiana, but I know that if I go home right now, I am not going to push myself like I need to push myself. And that's just me being honest with myself. I do miss Louisiana. I do want to go home. And that's why I'm staying active. I'm connected to so many groups. Like I'm connected to so many. I'm still doing advocacy there. I'm still a part of groups that I check in every week and find, every month and find out what's going on in the city. I try to travel to Louisiana as much as I possibly can, to stay connected with the activism and to stay connected to the work because that is my home. I see myself now as a national ambassador. I feel like my work takes me all over the country. Right now, I'm just based in New York, but my home is Louisiana, and I will forever say that. I will forever rep Louisiana. And that's on period, Pooh. I'm based in New York, but Louisiana is my home. And, you have to step to the side and you have to let other girls, you have to let this new generation do what this next generation going to do. But yeah, I'm going to give New York another 2 years to try to get myself into another financial bracket, to try to improve my income because I feel like New York is an excellent place for content. It really, really inspires me. It's always content. My channel has been monetized again. And I'm looking like it took me I want to say it took me 4 months to get my first $100 check from YouTube. And I feel like now, since they monetized me, it took me 4 months to get my first $100 check. Now, I looked at my earnings in YouTube, and I'm at $73 now, and it's only been 2 months since they started me over. So I'm chopping that time in half because I feel like by the end of this month, I could have that $100. And so it's I want to focus on trying to get the time that it takes me to get to the threshold down. I want to take that. I want to take that time down. I want to really, really start really focusing on my YouTube and my podcast. And that's why when TikTok go away, because I really been using TikTok to get people to come to YouTube, and I'm really finna just stop posting. I don't really post on Facebook. I really legit just be recycling whatever I post on Instagram. I legit just kind of let it go on Facebook, and then on my backup page, because that's my people from Bogalusa, I'll, just to let them know I'm okay, I'll post a little bit on Facebook, but I don't go live over there no more. I don't put content specifically for that. It's recycled content. It's whatever on my Instagram or whatever on my TikTok, I'll share it. But I don't go out of my way to share new tea, and I'm really trying to focus my energy in on my YouTube so that I can start to generate more income. And this is what I want people to understand. The more income that I was raised in Bogalusa. I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised in Bogalusa. The more income that I generate, I know, Miss Fred. The more income that I generate, the more I'll be able to do for Lay Lim Lay Lur, the more that I will be able to do for the congregation of SAS. And so all of this is about funding my work. Like y'all already know, I'm not no girl that is super materialistic or has desires to be a grand fab girl. Like that's not me. That's not my brand. That's not how I move. Like I'm gonna try to keep myself together because my grandma taught me to, to take care of my basic needs and to make sure that my hygiene was together and that I was groomed, correctly. But I don't really get into all of the like super material shit. Like I'm not super materialistic. My joy comes from like building community, like building up a tribe, building up a nation. Like that's where my joy comes from. Mm. I'm back. I would love to visit Louisiana second Sunday at the end of the month. That's great news. You. I'm gonna drive you to drinking about that damn second Sunday. What are you talking about, sister? It's a small world. I love him. Yeah, I knew Fred when I was little. Yeah, but I'm finna go visit Bogalusa for a little while. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go visit Bogalusa for a little while. When I go home, that's mostly where I'm gonna stay. Like, I'm gonna go to New Orleans for a couple of days when I first get there. Then I'm gonna go to Bogalusa for about a week, and then I'm gonna come back to New Orleans for maybe like a day, and then I'm gonna head it to Atlanta and I'm gonna be there for a few days and then I'm gonna mosey my way back up to New York because, like I said, I got approved for my apartment. My apartment is spacious. I'm so excited. It is spacious. So I'm gonna be able to like do videos. I'm gonna be able to have my art up in there. Like my last apartment was a matchbox. It was super small. I ain't gonna lie. I was in so a rush to get house. I was so in a rush to have housing. I just, just took the first thing that they gave me. Like, and it didn't even have a bathtub. It had a shower. And I'm like, girl, I need to soak. Like, I need to be able to sit in my own tub and soak, girl. And then they got a gas stove, girl. Girl, it's so hard to find an apartment, girl, that don't have them electric stoves, girl. They got a gas stove, girl. Girl, that's the one thing that's gonna make me feel like I'm home, girl. Louisiana, girl. Cause baby, I like to cook over a fire, baby. Oh, baby, I got to see that blue and that orange flame, baby. I got to see that blue and that orange flame, baby. Oh, baby, I can't wait to cook, baby. Yes, ma'am, to be in my own house, girl, so I can cook, girl. Baby, that's when that diet really about to come together, girl. That's when she really about to get it together, girl. She gonna like that's the reason why I wanted an apartment, because I'm not gonna lie, I like floating all over the place. Low key, a girl wanted to visit a girl, thank you, 100% pure love. Thank you, Queen and Son. I wanted to low key go and visit Hawaii for a little while, but the people who's been housing my things, because my art is being housed in Georgia and my art is being housed in my daughter's house here in New York. And so they like, girl, your shit is taking up too much space, girl. I need this space, girl. You need to find somewhere for your things, girl. We are not a storage place, girl. Come, girl, get your things. And so, girl, I was really like low key, girl. Well, can I go to Africa for a little while first? Can I go to Hawaii for a little while first? Because I love to travel. So it's like, I'm going to go ahead, and that's why I'm about to be focused, because next year, that's what I want to give. Girl, I am treating myself to a trip to Hawaii next year. That's what I'm doing after I get my mama's book published. First things first. I want to get my mom's book published because I've been promising I'm going to do that. So either the book is going to be out by Mother's Day or it's going to be out by her birthday, September. So I have 2 dates in which I could try, but the book is going to be with the publishers um, by Mother's Day. And if it's not out for Mother's Day, it's going to be out for her birthday. But the book is going to be published next year. And that's going to be my gift for her. I'm going to get her book published. And I'm going to Hawaii because it's going to be too expensive to go to Africa and try to get her book published. But that's what I want. I want to get her book published and I want to go to fucking Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. Bitch, I've been dying to go to Hawaii, girl. I want to go to Hawaii so bad. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Puerto Rico. But before I go to all those places, I want to go to Hawaii. I might go to Africa again. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanna go. Like I've been to Africa a couple of times, and I love Africa. But let me let y'all know something. I said that I wasn't really excited about going to like a super white place, but I'm not gonna lie, I low key want to go to Paris. Cause I want to see what the whitest of the white is giving, and I'm entering like my aesthetic for the next for the next couple of seasons. Like I think I'm gonna go back to my short hair for the summer. I think I'm gonna do like some short, like a short straight look for the summer. But I'm not gonna get my nose done. I do want to get my teeth fixed. I do want to get like braces, but I want to start channeling, that a more like European aesthetic as far as the hair goes, like Indian. Like I think I said that last night, and the reason why is because I want to have a crossover look. Yeah, I want to have a crossover look because I'm gonna continue to talk how I talk. So the least I could do is wear some straight hair for y'all. Like from my pink brothers and sisters, from my pink siblings. Like I could compromise and wear some straight hair from y'all because I'm still gonna talk how I talk. I'm still gonna do the just like I think that even though my words are the colonizers, I think that I still talk like black people, you know. And so I don't really want to talk like proper and use big old words all the time. So I think the compromise is I can wear some straight hair. I could give you some white looking hair. I could wear a couple of white looking outfits. I could do it like because you can have a dashiki and dreadlocks and still be a coon. Let's be clear. You got a dashiki and dreadlocks and still be the biggest coon ever. Still be the biggest gatekeeper, still be the biggest oppressor. And that's what I'm learning. Like motherfuckers is try to say, oh, they down and they for the struggle and they this and that and be walking around here with their kufis on and be walking around here with their dashikis on and be walking around here with them dreads in their hair. And bitch, you are more invested in white supremacy and patriarchy if ever a whiz there ever was, bitch. So like I'm just in this place now where I want to be an avatar that speaks to everybody, that makes a lot of people feel welcome, but at the same time, like I'm still gonna talk how I talk. I'm still gonna throw my ass in a circle. I'm still gonna do all of that. Like that's still gonna be a part of who I am. But I want to streamline it a little bit more like that. And that's where I am. And I think that I had to go through this season of really like exploring myself, like just loving myself in all of the ways. I never grew dreadlocks, but I wore a lot of kinky hairstyles. Like I never grew dreadlocks, but I always like for years I wore my hair in a kinky hairstyle. I tried all the indigenous looks, all the African looks. Like I have for years I've taken all this time to truly explore every way I could be a woman, every way I could be black, every way I could be queer. Like I've just taken like I took the last part of my 30s and I took most of my 40s because I started blurring the gender lines. And really, well, I started wearing kinky hair in my early 30s. So I started to explore the kinky hair in my early 30s. Like I really got serious about embracing my natural hair texture in my early 30s. In my 40s, bitch, you couldn't tell me how I was gonna be feminine. You couldn't tell me how I was gonna be a woman. Bitch, I grew facial hair. Bitch, I was bald head. Bitch, I wore an afro. Bitch, I wore men clothes. I did it all. Like every way I could show up and be queer and be androgynous, all of my 40s. And I'm getting ready to be 48 years old. And I started playing with gender and playing with non-binary and all of that when I was like 37 years old. So it's been 10 years. I've taken 10 years, a whole decade to explore that. And now I have all of that. I've experienced all of that. I put in the work. And so now next year, when I get ready to give what I want to give, bitch, I wish somebody would say, oh, you over there with that white hair in your head and you over here you trying to be like the white. I'm be like, check my motherfucking stats, bitch. I'm gonna be like, check my fucking stats, bitch. Go through my timeline. Go through my archive. You tried it, but unfortunately, you tried the wrong one. You tried it. Reclaiming. You just spoke it into existence. Aloha, sister. It ain't nothing like your own. Thank you. Claiming for when you travel for your media presence. I think you can wear our hair. We can wear our hair any way we want. I've always felt that way. I say because it all comes from us. Yeah, and I think that traveling is definitely going to enhance the media presence. Like, and that's why I can't wait. Like, my apartment is literally just gonna be a place for my art and my clothes. Like, child, once I get my shit together, like once I start getting, cause I want to get me like a little job where I could like work part time so that I could save money to travel. But I'm gonna be hitting it. When I tell you, when I say I'm gonna be hitting it, bitch, I'm gonna be hitting it. I just my apartment is basically a storage unit. Bitch, I'm gonna be hitting it. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the piece of being by myself and my being, because for a long time I have not had my own. Like since my husband passed in 2022, um I have been living with people. So, I was staying with my sister. I had to share a bathroom with her two sons. Then when I came up here, I had to share the bathroom with my sister, with one of my trans sisters. Even when I was visiting, I had to share the bathroom with my daughter. Now I'm living here. I'm sharing the bathroom with some white man I don't even know. And so, like, I haven't had a chance to just be in my own bathtub for like 2 years. So I am going to take the time to enjoy having my own damn bathroom. Or I'm going to take the time to enjoy that. Having my own damn bathroom. I experienced it for a minute at this place I was, the place where I got burned out of. But child, I was only there a week, so I barely got a chance to really, really get into it, yeah. But that was the first place that I fully submerged myself in water after the surgery. Because, I couldn't fully submerge myself in water for 3 months. And so that was the first place that I took a bath, was in that place. I took a bath like twice. Um, I'm trying to go to Germany and Denmark. All of those areas used to be inhabited by brown people. Ooh, I need to research in person. Okay. And I heard in Paris it was ley lines. I don't know if you've watched like these series. I can't think of the name of the series. I think it's called um um something human instruments or immortal instruments or something like that. And on the immortal instruments, there was wizards and vampires and witches, and they was talking about the ley lines. And so, in certain parts of the world there are ley lines. I definitely think it's ley lines in New York, and I definitely think it's ley lines in New Orleans. So I definitely think like these magical lines, these energetic lines that you could pull energy from. So I definitely feel like it's energetic, but I want to go and see, and in Africa too. So I feel like there's definitely ley lines in Europe, and I've never really tapped into those ley lines. So like I'm really, really, I want to go over there and be by the Eiffel Tower and see what type of kinetic energy I could tap into. Like I'm trying to tap into all that energy, get my, you know what I'm saying, strengthen my avatar. You feel me? I'm on some strengthening my avatar type shit. Child talk community. I stay switching up textures and styles and colors. LOL. Okay, that's me. That's me. Facts. All those temples, all those temples built by us. Okay. Uh, I'm weak. If ever a whiz there was. I'd like to visit Egypt and Paris. I know too many blacks on the outside of people. Wait, too many blacks on the outside people with locks, natural hair, and they are coons that will throw you under the bus. Baby! Baby! Be somewhere talking about, cause you're my black brother, strong brother. There is no one above you. I want you to know that I'ma throw you up under the bus. Bitch, throw you right up under the bus, bitch. Gotcha. Absolutely, you should. It's all going to happen in perfect timing. Thank you, Golden Queen. I'm sorry, yesterday I did not know about the video title. I'm going back and listening about the white trans woman, or my comments would have been different. Oh, you had left some comments? What comments? I'm sorry, yesterday I did not know about the video title until coming back and listening about the white trans woman, or my comments would have been different. Girl, what comments? Girl, you trying to warn me, girl, that you'd have left some comments that I'm gonna be plucked to bail, girl. Wow, that's interesting. Ley lines. I'll do research on that. Never heard of it. Yes, honey. What they did, I think you said, was marching for the white trans woman. I don't think they should have done. I don't think they should have done. Yeah, well, I made a mini video about it. And it's in the video section, and I kind of like broke down the whole thing about. I'm just tired of the one-sided bathroom conversation. Me personally, like y'all took and y'all turned the women's bathroom into a unisex bathroom. Like, why does the women's bathroom have to be the unisex bathroom? Like, and if you're gonna have that energy for the women's bathroom, have that same energy for the men's bathroom, because that's where all of the bathhouse rituals be going down there. Like, why y'all didn't have that? And then when she took and put that sticker over the women's bathroom that said biological women, why she didn't have no sticker to put over the men's bathroom that said biological men? Because if we finna check for penises if we finna check for penises in the women's bathroom, shouldn't we be checking for vaginas in the women's bathroom? So it's just crazy, like the one-sidedness of the such a linear conversation. I feel like if we were willing to have more well-rounded conversations about the bathroom, we could actually solve a problem. But when y'all, it just, to me it looks weird when you see beings who are born with penises, and you see beings who are born with penises but are showing up as women, and you see beings who are born with penises but are comfortable showing up as men but identify with their womanhood, claiming or identify with their femininity, claiming space in a women's bathroom, but y'all won't claim that same space in the men's bathroom. Like that's crazy. Like the reason why y'all can claim space in the women's bathroom is because of wholeness. You know, if you're a trans masculine being, because there was trans masculine beings who participated in the protest and were in the bathroom. There were gay black men who participated in the protest and were in the women's bathroom. Okay, so the logic behind you having the ability to be in that space was supposed to be, okay, I'm a gay man. I'm in touch with my feminine side. I'm not in here to harm women. I get that. I understand that. I am a trans man. I was born with a vagina. I can be in the women's bathroom. I get that. But on the other side of that, why couldn't you have that same energy in the men's bathroom? Why can't you go in the men's bathroom and do that same protest? Why couldn't trans women be like, hey, I was born with a penis. I was assigned male at birth. I'm just trying to pee. I am I'm a gay man. I'm in touch with my masculine side. I'm a trans man. I'm in touch with my masculine side. I'm just trying to use the bathroom. Like, why couldn't that same energy be exerted? And for me, like I said again, it's giving whites only pie. It's giving whites only pie all over again. The trans movement is giving me whites only pie. Y'all remember Life with the whites only pie, when he was determined to get that pie that was for the white people, and he went through all that to get that whites only pie. Like when black people back in the day was just so determined to access white spaces that they would allow themselves to be humiliated and beat and embarrassed to be in white spaces. Why, when are we ever gonna learn, instead of fighting to be in spaces that were not designed for us, to ask and to advocate to have our tax dollars to pay for our own spaces? The trans people contribute enough to society to put one bathroom in there. If enough people came together and spent enough tax dollars and voted to get that trans person in office, you mean to tell me that there's not enough tax dollars that can create a bathroom in the building for her and every other trans person that comes behind her? Why are we fighting to be in spaces that were never designed to consider us, when we can have our own spaces? I'll never understand that. You're never going to get me to understand that. Now, as somebody who has bottom surgery, I don't have those problems. That's not my narrative. Bitch, I done walked in the bathroom with hair in my face and everything. And bitch, I ain't never got a second look like, what are you doing in here? I don't have those problems. I ain't never had no issue with no women's bathroom. I know one thing, I'm not about to stand up and pee up in there. That's not my struggle. But on jobs that I've worked when I was pre-op, when they knew my tea because they knew me from when I was young, I have had to go and use other bathrooms. But post-op, living in other cities where I wasn't born, and even now post-op, all of my identifications say female. And I'm ghetto. Bitch, I'll show you the pussy. Don't play with me. If I was working a job and they was like, you can't go up in here cause da 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 da, bitch, I'll be the girl that would be in the bathroom with the men, and girl will probably put myself in a position where a man was trying to have me in the bathroom just so I could motherfucking sue them bitches. Bitch, I'll go in the bathroom and be standing out in front of the stall, butt ass naked, wiping my pussy in the bathroom. So a nigga could try to touch me, a nigga try to rip, so I could bring a lawsuit against them. I would start the shit. That's me. Oh, okay, you want me to go to the men's bathroom? All right. Be right there in front of the men's bathroom, butt ass naked, titties out, wiping my pussy all in front of niggas. Oh, you want me to go to the you want me to go to the men's bathroom? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go right up in there, butt ass naked. Bitch like this in the bathroom when you walk in. Oh, wait, I kept trying to get this. Bitch, I will cut the fuck up, bitch. I gotta run. I have a client coming. I love you too. There are trans women in the bathroom at the mall last week, and no one said anything. Like I said many times, it never bothers me, even if a man come in the bathroom. If he's not bothering me or anyone, just doing his business, I don't see why to be fearful, right? Because you can go in a stall that locks, but trans men don't get clocked as easily, so it does not become an issue as they believe they don't need to check for. Mm, they wouldn't have listened to the trans women. They wouldn't have listened to the trans women in the men's room. No, I'm saying all of them should have been in the men's room. I'm saying all of them. I'm saying do the whole protest in both bathrooms. Not just in the women's bathroom, not just in the men's bathroom. Do the whole protest in both bathrooms. Hope is a sex change. That would have made just as much of a statement. If she would have wore something, she could have wore her little warm clothes as got in there. When she got in the building, she could have wore something, had all her little parts out, all her little bits and pieces out, and showed the ruckus that she would cause in the men's bathroom. Cause she could cause a ruckus in the men's bathroom. So when they did the women's bathroom thing, they could have did it just like they did it. But in the men's bathroom, the outfit should have been more provocative and more revealing, showing the chaos. Yeah, it was. It's all in how you do it. You'll get people's attention. Women and been in the bathroom with all kinds of people and never knew. So nothing was said and nothing was weird. So it's like, what's the problem? It's just segregation again, right? Even with, mm, even without hair. That's what you meant. Mm, some still, some will still be idiots if showed them the cat and say it don't mean nothing. Yeah, I mean, I've never dealt with people like that. Like I've never dealt with people who saw it and was still acting crazy. Like, I don't know, have you ever been in that experience where you showed somebody your cat And they were like, they said it don't mean nothing. Because I've literally never been in that experience. I've never had that. Have you had that experience? Are you speaking from experience? Because I've never. Niggas are they're visual. They're visual. They're extremely visual creatures. That's why they could be looking at a trans man as a dude till he take his clothes off. And if he pre-op, they good. They don't feel gay. They don't feel like they doing nothing gay when they see that Nuki Pot. Mm-hmm. Kaneen, when I first saw you online, I had no idea you were trans. I promise you. After I started watching your content and you were speaking on it. Yeah, and that happens with a lot of people. I saw Hope Giselle. I saw Hope Giselle down to the protest. Oh, you did? I was waiting on you to talk about this. I talked about it yesterday. I ain't really talk about it today. And I did a short video about it yesterday. It be the ones that are not passable trans women in public women's toilet rooms that make the problems. And my thing is with this, like the conversation is just very linear. I think that there needs to be a bathroom specifically for gender nonconforming, whether AFAB or AMAB. So AFAB is assigned female at birth, and AMAB is assigned male at birth. I think that we're beyond the point of time um, where instead of arguing about, because right now it's given patriarchy, a bunch of beings who identify with maleness, whether it is via I was assigned male at birth, or I am now claiming male privilege because I transitioned to be more masculine, whichever side. If the only conversation we're having is about gentrifying or making the women's bathroom the resident unisex bathroom, when we know that it was intended for beings who were born with vaginas and who identify with the construct of womanhood, that's who it was intended for. And so when we have beings, again, who, because again, I talked about this a little bit last night. Illusion versus experience. Some girls just want to give the illusion of a woman. Some girls are not really trying to have a woman experience. And so when you start interjecting those voices into the conversation, and those voices are fighting to be in women's spaces, when you literally said that you don't want to have a woman experience, you just want the illusion. You just trying to pluck the boys so you could climb up on their back. You just trying to make the children eat it. You just want to eat. You just want to be like, look, I'm serving fish. I'm giving fish, and the boys want me. And bitch, I'm so fish. The boys let me climb on their backs. Like, you just wanted the illusion. You was cosplaying so you could climb on the boys' backs, and so that you could give the girls fever. So you wanted to give the girls fever and climb the boys' backs. You weren't really invested in having the experience of women. You weren't really invested in that. You was invested in your own vanity and in your own and wanting what you wanted. I want to be passable enough to climb on these boys' backs. If I'm pussy down, he gonna let me climb on his back because I'm so fish. He's not gonna feel away because I'm cunty. I'm stunty cunty. I'm pussy down, bitch. My mug has been my face has been surged. My body is surged. I'm bodied out. Bitch, I'm eating it. Bitch, she gonna let me climb his back. Bitch, when I go walk the balls, bitch, grand prize. Bitch, when I do the pageants, bitch, I'm gonna get crowned. Bitch, I shall reign forevermore. But girl, I'm not really concerned about the plight of women. I'm not really concerned about sexism. I'm not really concerned about their struggle. Child, I'm still gay. I hang at the gay club with the butch queens and the punks. I like being around gay men, bitch. You know, I do this. This is what pays me, bitch. I get the climb backs and I get paid. I win pageants. I walk balls. I get grand prize. I get crowns on top of my head, and I climb backs. Can we talk? Can is that wrong? Should I not say that? Am I not supposed to talk about that? Is that not right? Did I say something wrong? Did I lie? It's not girl. It's not people in our community who think like that. I'm making that up. Stop me when I'm making something up. When I'm saying something that's not true. And so if you a person that thinks like that, should you have the right to fight to use the women's restroom? Should you be able to argue a being who was born with a womb down, or somebody who was actually invested in it? Should you be able to argue, cis women down? Should you be able to argue girls down who have gotten castrated, who have laid on the table and risked their life to have bottom surgery? Should you be able to argue those girls down to be able to have the same privileges that they have? Should Is that fair? Is that fair? I'm asking for a friend. It's I see what you're saying. Yeah, no conversation around the men's restroom. Right. None whatsoever. We'll never talk about the men's restroom. And not passable women start cursing out and shouting when a trans woman is a part when a trans woman is has part of her identity woman. Look at the word trans woman. LOL is the side eye for me as a trans woman. Is still a woman, so she should be left alone in women's spaces. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but she should be left alone in trans women's spaces. Right? She should be left alone in trans women's spaces, not necessarily women's spaces. It depends on what kind of trans woman she is. That's like saying that if I'm having a if I'm having a meeting for black women and we are talking about experiences that black women have had, and a white woman comes to the meeting and say, well, I'm a woman, I should be left alone in women's spaces because I'm still a woman. Read the room. Just because you identify as a woman, it doesn't mean that you should have access to everywhere women have access. So what you said is I need to screen record that and share that. You think I need to screen record that area and share that to my story? We're gonna have to pinpoint the time where I said that. You remember the time where I said that? Because that was funny. I wanted to calculate myself when I said that shit. I be saying shit coming out my mouth, and I be like, "Did you just say that?" Aaron said, "Climbing back to winning trophies got me dead." Oh, we. We. Some privileges should be rights, not privileges. Just human right. And that's why I think that there needs to be a third gender bathroom. We can't get around that. I hear what you're saying, sister, but we can't get around that. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's not gonna happen. Every girl who is not passable, like, and if you are passable, this shouldn't be really a concern for you. Like, if you are passable, then you should be fine. But if you are not passable, first we have to discuss why you're not. Is it because you don't want to medically transition? Is it because even if you did medically transition, you still wouldn't be passable because of aesthetics and features that don't align with the dominant culture's perception of what a woman should look like? Like, first, we have to have a conversation about why you don't look passable. And then we have to come to terms with that. And then we have to think about other narratives other than trying to force people to feel comfortable. Because at the end of the day, the space was not designed to make everybody feel comfortable. If it was designed for everyone to be comfortable, then it would just be all genders. It would just say all genders. If the space was meant for everyone to be comfortable in it, it would just say all genders. When they created those bathrooms and they made the little dresses on the person, they had an intention. And this is why beings who are born with vaginas, who identify more with the being with the pants, they change themselves to be able to go in that bathroom. The reason why trans men can go in that bathroom is because trans men have to sacrifice. They have to get them titties removed or have on a damn good binder. They have to get something removed or have on a damn good binder. And 9 times out of 10, be done been on some tea. And so if you're not willing to sacrifice to access those spaces, then create your own space. You should not have to sacrifice. You should not have to alter yourself. I am totally for bodily autonomy. And if you want to be non-operative and you don't want to change yourself, I am in full support of that. Please don't confuse what I'm saying. If you don't never want to have a surgery, if you never want to change anything, but don't advocate to go into spaces that were not designed for you. Advocate for your own space. If you're not willing to play the game, and if you're not willing to assimilate to some degree to make the people who are, this is what they're comfortable with, this is their expectation. This space was designed with them in mind. Don't ask them to be uncomfortable because today you feel like a woman. Because the next thing you know, and I honestly, I get it with some turf. Cause you got white women who have legit been messed over by the patriarchy, and they so mad at each other. That's why there's a decline in white babies being made, because you got a lot of white women who secretly hate white men. You got a lot of Caucasian women who secretly hate white men, and it's not even about. It's not. They're not even mad at black trans women. They can't even clock half of our tea. White women don't even much be clocking us like that. But baby, they could clock their own, just like we could clock our own. They could clock their own, and they know this is just. And then a lot of white trans women be still attracted to females, be predominantly attracted to females, and so this is just another way for them to infiltrate their spaces. So we really just getting it. We just really getting caught in the crossfire of a fight between white women who mad at white men. We really just caught in the crossfire. And Hope interjected herself in a fight that really didn't have nothing to do with her. White women have suffered a lot trying to help these white men uphold patriarchy, and I'm sorry, I'm sure they bitter. They couldn't even get Hillary Clinton. Like Hillary Clinton couldn't even get to be the president. They've been loyal. They've been more loyal to these white men than any of us. Marrying them, having their babies, sticking with them, and bitch, we can't get one white female president. Bitch, we couldn't get one white woman in the White House. All of these white men, y'all let a black man be the president before y'all would give it to a white woman? So you have to understand, a lot of times we just caught in the middle. We just caught in the crosshairs. Shit ain't got nothing for to do with us. A cross-dressing transvestite should not be able to police women's spaces. Exactly. I understand your point completely. That's a good point you're making. Just like a white passing person and a black with black ancestry should not be the representative for the black experience. Let's be for real. Right. Yeah, bitch, you got a teardrop of a teaspoon of melanin, and bitch, you right here talking about reparations. Girl, sit down. I mean, like, left alone in the toilet. I do also believe in human rights, like, cause we're kind of a lot more alike than different. I say, because we're all human, and basic needs such as using a restroom shouldn't be complicated. And they shouldn't. Child, they need to just take the damn signs off the bathroom, bitch. It stalls inside the bathroom that lock. Like, for real? Put some, like, it stalls inside the bathroom. At this point, take the urinals out. If you don't trust people, put a motherfucking camera where the wash bowl's at. A camera that does not look in the fucking toilet area. When you go in and close the door, you have privacy in there. But when the camera can see who goes into the stall. The camera can see who goes out the stall. Who's washing their hands. Take the fucking urinal cakes out of there. Because I don't understand the damn urinal anyway. Men always be the first one to holler, pause and no homo, but y'all looking at each other dicks while you pee. What type of weird shit is that? I've seen some trolling in the women's bathroom to potentially piss me off, but that's also disrespect trans women. It's not cosplay, it's a costume. And these are real people lives and choices. Yeah, some of us be playing around in drag though. Forcing people to accept something they aren't comfortable with is a classic example of toxic patriarchal behavior. Very colonizer minded. Exactly. But yes, maybe another bathroom could be created. At this point, it's the only thing that makes sense. We got so many gender diverse people. Cause what we gonna do is we gonna keep on like once you let, and I hate to say it like this, but I gotta say it like this. Once you start letting the clocky girls go in the female bathroom, once you start letting the clocky girls go in the female, I got to say it in a way that y'all understand. I can't push sugar on this. Once you start letting clocky girls in the female bathroom, then the next thing you know, you're gonna start having non-binary AMABs. Cause they all gonna want that right up privilege. I went in the women's bathroom. Oh, I feel like I went in the women's bathroom. Like it just, then it becomes that. Then the next thing you know, you just got niggas going in. You just got dudes. I'm a mab. I'm gender non-conforming. Trying to see some pussy. Trying to see some titties. So I just feel like if we not gonna do the same thing for the men's bathroom, and we not gonna police it with that same vitriol, then why force the women's bathroom just to be the bathroom that everybody go to? Like that's not fair. If you're not willing to assimilate, advocate for your own space 100%. Exactly. Okay, let's talk about how the trans women also are not comfortable in the men's. Girl, I'm trying to understand what you talking about, sister, because I've never said anything. Like I'm literally talking about a third bathroom, and you are stuck on this trans women. You stuck on it. Like you stuck on trying to get trans women in the female bathroom. You stuck on it. And never once have you considered, I don't hear you saying, what about another bathroom? Who give a fuck about trans women who, if you are not working on assimilating, if you choose not to assimilate, then you need to use your energy to advocate for your own space. And focus that energy on doing that. And until then, baby, before you leave the house, or go to places where you are celebrated and respected. Don't go to places that don't celebrate you. Don't go into spaces if you are not willing to assimilate to a certain degree. Then advocate for your own spaces or go to spaces that celebrate you. But don't try to force people to let you in their bathroom, because that same energy that you're using to fight to get into women's bathrooms is the same energy you could use to fight to feel safe in the men's bathroom. You could be fighting for cameras in there. You could be fighting to take the urinals out of there. You could be fighting for more stalls up in there. You could be fighting for that to be a more inclusive space. It's just a word. Bitch, if I gotta use the bathroom, I got a pussy and I'm going in the men's bathroom. Have went. Bitch, when I was in the club and the line was too long in the females' restroom, bitch, I was twirled right in the men's. It to me is giving privilege that y'all so invested on being able to go in the women. Because bitch, if you just gotta pee, then go pee. Fight to make the men's bathroom a more inclusive space instead of arguing over the women's bathroom. Tell them to take the gender signs off, because how y'all gonna feel if they just say, okay, no more genders in the bathroom. We put in cameras on the outside. We making stalls. We taking out the urinal cakes, and it's just bathrooms for everybody. You go this unisex, this unisex. It's really giving male privilege how the girls be like so hard up over the bathroom. It's really giving male privilege. You that same energy that y'all use in the march and rally over them bathrooms is that same energy y'all can use to fight to make the men's bathrooms more inclusive. Cause bitch, let me tell you something. If I gotta go, if I got to pee, if I gotta pee, bitch, I'm going in either one where is a space for me to pee. Bitch, if I got a dookie, I'm going in any bathroom that I could dookie in. I'm too grown to be worried about some bullshit. And the Trey try to run up, bitch, he gonna get maced or tased in the bathroom by the toilet. I agree, at least have the look. I've seen gay men getting in drag and cosplay as trans just to mess with people and cause confusion. I understand how the men's bathroom can be uncomfortable and unsafe. Yeah, that's a major issue. And we need to advocate for that to be a different environment. I'm all for surgery and change. That's a good point. A lot of white trans women still act and behave like white men. Exactly. And that's what put people off. But the world doesn't give a fuck about trans women. They don't give a fuck about baby. The white trans women is the one that's really getting the issues though, because a lot of white men are only transitioning to access power because they know that the shift is happening. They know that women are about to get power. They know that it's unavoidable. It's been too long. The rise of women is coming. You cannot stop it. It's coming. And so them white men is doing what Beyonce said. They getting information. A lot of them are transitioning not because they really want to be a woman, but because they understand that a shift is happening. And bitch, they understand the assignment. Get information. Still a white man down. Still think just like a founding father. Down. And got the black girls out here like foot soldiers doing all the work so that they can fall into position and assert their male privilege. Yes, I agree with you about Caitlyn Jenner, who I don't believe wanted to be trans. Just had a white crossdresser win Model of the Year over a sickening black woman. Model patriarchy in full effect. We do as black people gotta stay out of fights that don't involve us causing upon ourselves. Right, in trouble, right. Because, baby, they don't be worried about our tea, bitch. They don't be clocking us like that. Baby, it was over a white trans woman. Exactly. Stalls with locks. Put urinal. Put the urinal in the stall. Exactly. Cameras in the bathroom is wild though. Um, but hey, we can work this out. Yeah, cameras over where you washing your hands, and just make the bathroom stalls a more like intimate, like it's a bathroom within a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got enough space to be able to change if you need to be able to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause people, cause I mean, I ain't never seen nobody come out the stall with their pussy out or their titties out. Like everybody handle their business in the stall, so you could put cameras out there by them things. Like motherfuckers handle all their business with the door shut in the stall. Facts. Urinals are suspect. Right. What is going on with these urinals? Y'all looking at each other dicks. Let's talk about men um, be sizing themselves up at the urinals. Yes, honey. Size queens. Clock it. The amount of men's rooms with urinals mad close, no wall separation. These architects be DL. Gotta be. Clock it. Give an inch, take a mile. True, ugh, it's a mess. Now, as far as women's sports, that's another thing. Yes, make another potty room or unisex. It does get complicated, dude. Oh, now I get what you said. Get you. You said not assimilated. That's what I agree. Right. My sentiments exactly. I've gone into the men's room because it was available and was barely gonna make it. Exactly. Facts. When them bubble guts hit, I'm hitting the stall available ASAP. I don't care which room. Exactly. Exactly, bitch. Gender go out the window, bitch, when I got a dookie up his, bitch. I'm sorry. Because, bitch, I would rather go in the men's bathroom than piss outside. Like on the sidewalk or some shit like that. Now, I go in the bushes or something. You know what I'm saying? I probably go in the bushes before I go. Nah, because ain't no tissue out there and I don't feel like wiping with no leaves. Now, if I had a roll of tissue, child, I'd probably go in the woods, dig me a little hole, bury it in the ground, and say, "Here you go, ancestors, an offering, giving back to the earth, bitch." It get complicated. Then eventually, dudes probably be pervs will come into the women's toilet for real. Then, excellent point. OMG facts. I got you. I never seen that either, except at clubs. And see, human rights should not have to, and we should not have to go in the woods if a bathroom is available, period. All right, y'all. We've been on here for 2.5 hours. Oof. And baby, time flies because I sure was not planning on being on here a long time. We went from talking about Shamarco and Netta to talking to having like a deep down conversation. You, me, motherfucker came on here and started that damn shit and got us on here talking about the bathroom for like an hour and a half chill. But yeah, we had like a good conversation, y'all. Let me get the candle because I did say we was gonna light a candle today. I got 16%, so I gotta hurry up. Past, present, future. Okay, we light this candle in honor of the ancestors who are here, the ancestors who are coming, and the ancestors who will come. As I blow out this candle on the physical plane, it grows with intensity and purpose on the spiritual plane, preparing us for times that are now. Down but down that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning in Gani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God, Goddess. And if I am, you know you are. Bound and round, both circle and square. We too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair, El Babosoa, which means we come in peace, no harm to any. Lelim, Leler, Leler, Lelim. We can both live on inside of her and him. Today, let's set our intentions on our wellness. Remember to breathe. And woosah. 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 We got to do some woosah. We got to do some woosah. Get your woosahs together, honey. But yes, as I blow out this candle on the physical plane, it prepares us in the spiritual plane. The ancestors are with us. We never walk alone. They're always with us. We never have to feel by ourselves. Ashe. I enjoy talking to all of y'all. Yes, it was a great conversation as always. Y'all have a beautiful day. I love y'all later. Purpleness, purple ones, rise, Lim Nation. Later.